Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning.
Candace over there working away on boxer sizer orders. We had a lot yesterday for some reason. We had 9 going out today, I think.
Yep.
Total. She's doing that, and I've already pulled my first round of orders. It was a good sales day yesterday too, and this morning. So have some really nice individual sales today, like a couple of them actually. So things are going good.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, those are posters. Those are some posters that Liz bought. So we'll go through the, you want to read there might be some notes. You want to read them?
Sure.
I've only got a few. I think we've got 15 sales, 15 orders going out. These Shaquille O'Neal cards, what'd they sell for?
Those sold for $56 to Adam.
56 to Adam. Adam, thank you very much. Hope you like your cards. They're all in top loaders. Liz bought, is it 5?
5 posters for $16.
Yeah, 5. These were sent out to hang in Little Caesars pizza places back in like the 90s. These posters, you're going to like these, Liz, if you like those players or whatever, because those posters are each like 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
and
they're
like,
huge.
They're huge and like this wide. They're made to go like probably in the window
Store,
or something.
yeah, store window.
So, yeah, that was a good deal she got. It was 16 something?
Yep.
And this is a game sold yesterday for, what, $19.99, right?
$27.99.
Oh,
Is
really?
that the Nintendo Wii Sports?
Oh, it sold that high?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Surprised me. That's one I had to clean before I sold it, too. And, okay, so that was a good sale, I think. And then this was must have been at the bottom end of what you listed, right?
Yeah, that was like the lowest price thing.
$5.99 plus shipping. Hey, they got 20 razors.
Yep.
Silky touch.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that stuff we bought from that couponer is pretty much gone, I would say, at this point.
There's a few little things left.
Yeah. Nick sent a message last night offering $57 for these 3. And we had it at, what, 70, I think? Or 70-ish?
Yeah.
And so me and Candace are sitting there watching TV or something, I don't remember. Or eating dinner, I can't remember. And I said, I got the offer. I'm like, you think I ought to take 57? And Candace, what did you say? You just like, you didn't say, you wanted to say no.
I almost kept those till I saw the value of them. But I really like them.
She didn't even answer me. I said, I asked her and she was just,
in my head it was no.
she was quiet for like 10 seconds. And finally like, I said, screw it. I'm just going to sell them. And I responded with offer.
Well, he told me it was a viewer.
Yeah, Nick.
So then I didn't put up a fight.
Yeah, Nick's bought a lot of stuff in the past. So anyway, thank you very much, Nick. Against Candace's wishes, this is going out to you. I appreciate the business. Michael bought I've sold a lot of backgammon sets. And this one is just kind of interesting. The look.
I like the case.
Yeah, the case is different because it's not that pleather stuff. It's more of a, I don't even know what you call that. But yeah, it's like, I like the whole look to it. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is like.
And this is sewn on.
It's 100% 70s.
Yeah.
But it's like in great shape though. So anyway, thank you very much, Michael. We got $27.99 for that, right?
Yep.
I think. And then Beth bought a bucket O wrestlers here.
Yep, those were at auction. They went for $31.
So thank you very much, Beth. I'm gonna get this stuff packed, and we might have one more bench, maybe 2. I think. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 8 more orders. Okay, second and final round here of stuff going out. So sold this little baggie of Lego stuff at auction for $11.50. Then this was a surprise from a DVD buy. It was probably over a month ago now. Bought a big box of DVDs. Had moonlighting season sets in it. Sold one set already. I think seasons 1 and 2 it was actually open, used condition. Sold that for $35, and then this sold for $89.99 plus shipping. Then I have another one back there that's also sealed that I think is listed at like $60. So by the time all these sell, it's going to be like 170 something bucks. But yeah, that one sold for $90. Dale bought 2 cards. He bought a Captain America. You can see the price on the screen. The total of this is $54.98. And he bought an Iron Man 1. These are from 1987 and they're in really nice condition. Thank you very much, Dale. Really appreciate it. So Dale asked a couple of good questions here too. How did you get into eBay selling, and what has been your toughest learning curve so far? Toughest learning curve was just making the transition from being from an employee mindset to working for myself. Working for yourself is great. There's a lot of freedom. It also takes an extreme amount of self-discipline, because there's nobody telling you to do anything, and nobody's going to get on you if you're not working as hard as you need to. I also didn't really know how hard I had to work. You know, like I thought it was going to be easy at first, and you know what? It ain't easy. It's worth it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, just the discipline to come to work, and that's one of the reasons why we have this. Even if the numbers aren't crazy or anything, this is the kind of discipline, a tool to keep our discipline in check, to make sure we're doing the things we need to do. So I would say the discipline and just work ethic and doing it over and over and over every day. That was the biggest hurdle. Sourcing stuff, a lot of people focus on that when it comes to this business, but the longer you do it, you start to find that there's stuff everywhere and there's no shortage of stuff, and you're going to have all the stuff you need. So then it becomes all the processes, and it becomes just you working. It takes a lot of work. So if you think it's going to be easy, it's way, way, way harder, but way, way worth it. So the other part was, how did you get started on eBay? Well, I first sold, I would go with my dad to like these little country auctions. I think I must have been like 23 at the time. And I would buy a few little antiques and things like that here or there, and would sell them on eBay. And this was like back in '96 or so, a long time ago. And then, and I was working jobs or whatever at the time. And then one day went and checked out a surplus auction for like a government surplus auction in Baton Rouge, and started getting into computers. And I would buy computers by the pallet, and this was still part-time, okay? I would buy computers by the pallet, I would check them out, and then I would resell them on eBay. And the market was pretty good. I was able to get them really cheap. I would buy like a pallet of 20 computers for $250, and I would probably sell them for 70, 80 a piece, something like that. So really good margins, pretty good bit of work. But then something happened on both sides. The resale market started to get bad, like the prices went down. And then on the buying side, the competition at the auctions that I would go to buy them, all of a sudden there was like just a ton of people there, and the prices would just go sky high. So I got out of that, and I didn't really look at reselling again for years. And one day we were downtown, and there was a guy with a cart of robots out on the street. And man, how much did I buy these things for? I think it was like $175 for the cart. They were surplus robots from Southeastern Louisiana University. And they were all like educational robots, but they were high end. Hang on, let me pull up a video. So this is when I was working for Apple. I was working at home. I was doing like tech support for Apple. And this is one of the robots, a Scorebot ER3. Look, this is from May 2nd, 2014. So that was right at 7 years ago. This is before I was a full-time reseller. This was on that cart, the Scorebot. And this is crazy. I wasn't able to get this one to do much, but look at it.
The good thing is, and two, which I guess are auxiliary, to do that.
And so anyways, this robot, this is the video I used in the eBay listing for that robot. And that ended up selling for $750, which was just a gargantuan sum of money. Like, it was crazy. And I got really lucky because the buyer was Indian. And man, I don't know, I would have been scared to death now. I was too naive to know any better. Buyer was Indian, and they said, hey, can you ship this using our DHL account? I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And so DHL shows up. I packed it up. DHL shows up, takes it away, and everything was good. It was, now that I look back, it was extremely risky transaction, but it worked out. So I got that $750, and then I had a couple of these, and I had a couple other robots. Like, this one was cool.
Yeah, something a little different.
I was able to actually
automatically entrain.
see. I actually trained it to pick stuff up. It's going to pick this little bottle up, and then it's going to deposit it into this box. I think it's a Microbot Teach Mover. It's autonomous here. I already like trained the movements of it using this little keypad. It's not fast.
Of course, the idea is here, this is an assembly line situation where you have a conveyor belt coming by with bottles, performing some type of action, and then...
Golly, I look so young there.
And then another bottle comes along.
But yeah, there you go. So that cart of robots I made a couple $1,000s on. And then after that, I was still working the job with Apple, and I'm like, oh my, and I don't know what I was making, maybe 20 bucks an hour or something. And I kept thinking about that couple of grand. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do that again. So the next weekend started hitting garage sales, finding stuff, started going well. I was hating my job at that point too, which helped. And finally I was like, and this was after just like maybe a month of hitting garage sales and casually reselling on eBay. I'm like, you know what? Take this job and shove it. And I quit. I quit my job, and then Candace came home. I was sitting on the couch, and I told her, like, I didn't tell her beforehand either. And yeah, she was kind of shocked. But yeah, that's how it all started, by finding a big cart full of robots. That's how the latest thing started. And here we are. And man, that's kind of depressing seeing how much younger I look in that video. I was like right at 40 years old right there, or maybe 39. Okay, so anyways, long story short, or short story long, thank you very much, Dale. Appreciate the business on those cards. Sold this to Sandy. This is a little Lesney Matchbox car made in, it's probably made in England, I imagine. I think, pretty sure. Made in England. I see it. It's in the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, Sandy. Appreciate that. $12.99. Sold a 2001 Masters of the Universe Fig for $14.24. Sold a Spawn Fig for $13.99. And this was a shocker when I found out how much it was worth, and a bigger shocker when it actually sold. I think early morning when I woke up, I saw it on my phone. saw the alert and I'm like, oh yeah. So this is a Sony Walkman WM10. They have another one that's like WM-F10 or something like that that has a radio. This one does not have the radio. This one is highly sought after by collectors. This does not work. It was sold as parts only for $149.99 plus shipping on top. And it sold fast. It sold within 12 hours of listing it. So that was pretty sweet. Sold a makeup there for $26.24. These are pricey. $26.24 free ship. And last thing is this cool 32-page Aurora catalog in Spanish from 1981-82. So yeah, 40 years old on that. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top. That's everything. I'm gonna pack it. Everything's packed up and ready to go. I did have like 3 packages or so from yesterday too. It is a pretty good bit later. We actually had some family business to take care of today, but we're still getting our work done too. Have the flexibility. What is that, a transformer?
Yeah, it was a tough one, and I still don't think I have it right. So I found this video. I'll show you. This guy shows you how to transform.
She's been watching it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's
You've done that before, haven't you? Like
no, I mean, I've kind of had to look a little bit, but not follow like a step-by-step. This one is hard. So he started out with the full, you know, with it like that. And then he shows how to make it into the jet. And then once it's in the jet, around here, he shows you how to make it back to this.
So that's a good YouTube channel, huh?
It is.
That's some good evergreen content.
This is him right now.
Oh, he's got Emgo 316. He's got 480 something thousand subscribers.
Yeah.
Like that's a good example of an evergreen video.
Yep.
Doesn't have a ton of views, but it probably wasn't real hard to make. It's probably a one-shot kind of video.
Yep.
And he gets to play with his toys while he's making it.
Right.
So.
Yep.
You still didn't get it all the way.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the jet. I already did pictures of it as a robot, you know.
Okay.
So.
What does that guy work? Any idea yet? Just give me a ballpark. I don't even know.
I already have the listing going. Let me look.
Oh, okay.
I'm just tired. Let me look.
Huh?
I said I'm tired. Let me look.
I'm tired too. Been a rough day.
25.
$25. Okay, cool. We're I've got some video games here, mostly very common games, and then I've got 4 boxes of comics. One of these is actually a Bronze Age box, so I may be doing some more individual listings, but starting tomorrow I'll be doing comic lots. I've also been working with CDs. Got a good deal on a bunch of CDs, and they're pretty good ones too. They're like, I had a lot of Time Life compilation type CDs. Those are pretty good. Some of those Time Life collections you used to see advertised on TV, 20 years ago or whatever, they're actually better than you might think. And I don't mean they're worth like $30 a piece or anything, but I mean, if you find a bunch of them together, they can make a pretty good buy that you can sell off as a lot. For maybe you average $6-7 a piece or something. We have quite this is our drafts right here. We're 18 right now, and we have quite the variety today. We've got some soul music, a couple of Bird model kits, some Jimmy Buffett CDs, some oldies music CDs, some Time Life, the Many Moods of Romance CDs, some more soul, Time Life, Glory Days of Rock and Roll, lot of 17. See, that's an example. I'm putting those up for $119.99. I think they'll sell for that too. Probably won't take too long. I've seen other people sell like 6 of them for $50. So, a Toy Train, another CD. This one is an import that is fairly rare, I think. $29.99. There's that Transformer Candace is working on. Some more soul music. That's some more Bird model kit. some Frank Sinatra CDs, Resident Evil 5, some Marvel cards, and some more Marvel cards. Both of these sets I bought. See, I listed this one for 25, this one for 35, and whenever I was inventorying them, this has probably been a month ago or more. I saw that it was missing. Each set was missing 2 cards, and I found a seller on eBay that was selling the cards for like $1.25 a piece. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and buy them. And I was able to buy all 4 from the same seller. And yeah, I finally put those sets together and listed them today. So yeah, we're slowly, not slowly, I was talking about that today with Candace. We're actually doing very well with like our backstock. What can you say?
Yeah, we've cut a big chunk out of it, so I'm happy with our progress.
Yeah, and we're able to move on to some different. And Candace is still knee deep in. We got her.
Action figures.
Yeah, we got her a bunch more action figures today too.
There's some cool ones if you're into horror,
Like what?
like some NECA Hellraiser.
Is that called Pinhead?
That's Pinhead. She's from the Hellraiser series also.
Okay.
He may be too. I can't quite. I think
Man.
she's from Silent Hill. Yeah, just some horror stuff, and then here's some generic stuff over here. Plus, I got, what did we bring? 2 more boxes of loose figures.
Yeah, we cleaned out a bunch of space. We cleaned out a bunch of stuff on this shelf. I got most of the cards out of here because kind of my plan is whenever we go on road trips with the camper and whatnot, I plan on bringing cards then because they're so easy to transport and work with that I would prefer to do it during those times when we're out of town. And you know, I figure maybe we can knock out 20 listings or whatever with that. And so we brought all the cards and put them in one place except for a few. And we're trying to kind of clean some of this stuff out a little bit. Here's another oldies lot. I think I'm going to list that. Then I'm going to do some YouTube work, and that's going to be about it for me for today. But yeah, we also donated a bunch of stuff. If you're local, you might want to go check out the Goodwill in Denham Springs. Maybe, I don't know. It's not stuff we wanted, but
It's not stuff we felt was worth the time to list.
no, we got to the point where it's just a lot of this stuff. We kept looking at it and passing over it, looking at it, passing over it, and then we, got together and said, okay, this stuff has to go. So did some of that today. That which, as you do, whenever you have like large buys where you have a lot of great stuff, you got to get rid of the bad stuff so you can move on with your selling life. But that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all very much for watching. We will see y'all again soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.